Hey everybody, welcome to the stream. Welcome to Sketch Fighters. My name is Bernard Chang, professional comic book artist. Sketch Fighters is a live drawing stream here on Twitch and YouTube, and weekly, almost semi. And then I'm joined here tonight, right now, with my co-host, Mr. Jerry Ma, professional comic book artist slash designer slash
Mets fan.
Mets artist in resident.
What's up, everybody?
If you guys have been to the Mets 3 home playoff games against the Padres, you will have seen Jerry's work in Citi Field. Jerry, they're gonna carry that over into next season or what?
Well, I mean, I'm not supposed to say because it's not really
All right.
official.
Well, don't say anything then. Don't say anything. Yeah, if you guys are Mets fans, that was kind of rough, right?
It was pretty painful.
That they didn't get past the Padres. But how much sweeter is it? Is it sweeter that the Yankees also got knocked out?
No, I'm not like a fan of the Yankees, but I don't hate them like most Met fans do.
Yeah.
Every year, I will say this about the Yankees. I mean, every year the Mets start off hot, the Yankees start off slow, and it's very typical that Met fans kind of make fun of Yankee fans. And I'm always like, the end of the year, I always feel like the Yankees are in the playoffs and the Mets aren't.
Right.
So it's not really in our interest to poke fun at them,
Well,
what are you gonna do?
Is that guy? What's that guy? Judge. Mike
Well, this
Judge?
is the true Subway Series starts after the World Series, right? Like, will Aaron Judge go to the Mets or to the Yankees? Although apparently the Dodgers are making room for him now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, all the teams that had a 100 win seasons got knocked out, right? Or a lot of them did.
Yeah, I genuinely think when the Braves wiped the floor with the Mets at the end of the season, that was the playoffs for both the Mets and the Braves. And I think the Mets spent so much energy getting their asses kicked by the Braves, and the Braves spent so much energy taking back the division that they both burnt themselves out, But whatever, the hell do I know?
Well, let's see who's in chat today. Too Woke. Good to see Too Woke. Wildstorm. Haven't seen Wildstorm in a while. Good to see Wildstorm back.
Oh, it might be Death Blow time.
Might be. Mr. Joshua. Good to see Mr. Joshua. Golf Boy Sunday. All the way from the great north.
I gotta say, Golf Boy Sunday, you're the man. I forgot about Battle of Sketches this past weekend because of, I went from a wedding to LA and everything. And Golf Boy Daniel, he posted about it, and it reminded me to, post. And he's been really on top of the bot stuff. So thank you, man.
Golf Boy's the last one with the sea creature of the blue Black Lagoon.
The Blue Lagoon.
Yeah, you missed it, Jerry. We were almost going to draw Brooke Shields.
That would have been awesome.
But then Courtney pointed out that Brooke Shields was like underage in that movie. So, kind of ruined it.
Yeah, but you could just draw her now. It's all good.
I guess. Yeah, but that one, the Golf Boys piece, he started putting background in there. Excellent.
Really Golf Boy. I mean, all kidding aside, I'm so impressed with how everyone's stuck with it and everyone's really improved. Like across the board, like Simple Man, D. Rogers, everyone's gotten like leaps and bounds better. It's pretty awesome to see.
So, I mean, I hope you guys are getting something out of it. It does kind of provide a lot of people, they have like the regular day, jobs and families and stuff. And this does help having drawing with a group of friends. It does help keep people motivated. You might skip a week or so here and there, but knowing that it's almost like a deadline, right? You need to have
Yeah,
deadlines to
for
kind
sure, it's a deadline. Yeah.
of keep on track, and I think you'll find, like, again, the more you draw uh, and challenge yourself, the more you'll see improvement in your work. You see a lot of guys, especially in comics, they might, when they first start out, like the first, I was just speaking from my personal experience. When I first started out, my first gig, um, it was like, I mean, I was young. It was okay, but they threw me kind of in the fire, and I had to do all this work. They gave me a lot of assignments, and so I just had to constantly draw. And in that middle of like being thrown into the deep end of the pool, um, I think there was like immense rapid improvement. Um, so I would just encourage everybody um, to keep drawing. The more you draw, the better you're gonna get. Also, we're drawing like different topics, so it does become challenging, right? A lot of times, if you're drawing on your own, you just tend to kind of draw stuff that you might like or are comfortable with or are good at. And, if you challenge yourself, get out of your comfort zone, that's when you really begin to see um, improvement in your work. And improvement will be seen over a period of time, right? So, looking back at everybody's Instagram feeds, um, it's really cool to see. Simple Man's been doing like
Like 10 drawings every week.
he's been doing a ton. I was doing he was doing watercolors today. I saw him on Twitch earlier, and he was doing some kind of watercolor drawing. Damn, this election season, I'm like
Yeah, the amount of
bombarded.
spam I'm getting
Yeah,
is unbelievable.
uh, and I don't know what's wrong with my home phone, but I turned off the ringer, but it keeps ringing. So
Answer it.
Oh, Sugar Sean.
you want me to answer it online, and then you guys can hear?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
All right.
Yeah.
He always says, hello.
Start talking Chinese to his mom.
Hello.
He
Hello?
sounds like so angry when he says hello.
Wait.
Hello. Hello.
What?
Hello?
You sound like a fool when you answer the phone.
Can you guys hear it?
You sound like Jerry Lewis trying to imitate a Chinese person.
Oh, this is like I don't know. There's a lot of fundraising too. So, did you guys hear any of that?
Hello?
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 Wei?
Wei is Wei here? Wei? Yeah, sometimes it's like Chinese spammers too, right? You get any Chinese phone calls?
I do.
Yeah. And then I'm like, sorry, 我听不懂. Which is Mandarin for I don't understand. Who else is here? K-pop junkie. Oh, we have Sean Chen. That's Sean Chen's voice. Professional comic book artist slash
World Trapper.
what did they call it? Web3 adventurer now? Do they call it Web3
Web3
explorer?
warrior.
Web3 warrior?
Web3 native.
Web3 native. You guys are like the when they opened up the pioneers. They opened up the West, and you're running as far as you can and placing your flag to claim your land.
Yep. The early adopters.
Oh.
Your voice, by the way, is much better.
Is it?
It's completely recovered.
If you guys have been following, I caught COVID 2 weeks ago. I think from New York Comic Con, laying on the floor underneath the table, taking a nap. We suspect, all the particles, the COVID particles from people breathing, they naturally from gravity fall to the ground. And since it was concrete, it still doesn't absorb everything.
Yeah, I should also add that it may have been brought over from the show floor by one Jerry Ma's feet.
Right. It could have been Jerry's Ma feet or somebody's feet. I mean,
Yeah.
and so I had mild symptoms. I was tested negative a week afterwards, but now I have a form of long COVID. I guess I have a rash um,
Yeah,
that
could
comes
be
and
allergies,
goes.
but yeah.
Yeah, it's all over my entire body, and even sometimes in my face. You can't see it right now, but I can feel a little bit of it in my face,
Ew.
where I'm basically like just all red and patchy, and
Yuck.
and it's so itchy that and it spreads from like the arm. You can kind of see like in my arm a little bit. It's a little, you can see like a little bit of like a
You
remnant
should
of
take
it.
an antihistamine. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
taking Allegra. You can kind of see it a little bit right in my arm. Uh, you can see the kind of the redness a little bit. So I'm taking Allegra. That helps subside or mitigate some of the symptoms. But like I forgot to take it yesterday, and because I've been working like these crazy hours, I have a deadline coming up, and I woke up like in the after like going to sleep 3 hours. I started just waking up from the itch. I was just scratching myself like crazy, and if you feel it, like right now you can't see it, but it's like big mosquito bites, like welts. It's like
Oh my God.
it's like huge mosquito, like bumpy, 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 and a little scary, but it's not uncommon. I think I don't know if
You
anybody
think you might
here.
have shingles? Well,
Well,
actually, is it
shingles
on
is
one side of your
painful.
body or both sides?
It's the entire body. It's
Okay.
torso, it's legs. It goes and it spreads. Like it'll like my ass will be itchy, and then it'll go down my leg, and then it'll be on
Ooh,
my foot.
TMI.
So
Yeah, and what you have is called TMI.
TMI, too much information. Anybody in chat, have they had this COVID rash? Um,
I've read about it.
Kevin P. West. Yeah, so I've been reading about it a lot too. I mean, there is like some. The doctor just said take some over-the-counter antihistamine for now and see if it. And it has helped. So I just have to remember to keep taking it. I just hope it doesn't last. They say sometimes it lasts 4 to 6 weeks.
Ooh.
Um, DYL Pickles here from San Diego. Good to see DYL
Yeah.
Pickle, K-pop
You'll get
junkie.
aggravated when you sweat. So,
Well, so this morning, like I went to sleep at 5 in the morning, and around 8 I woke up from this massive itch all over my body, and so then I was like, should I go and sit in the sauna? Because I have that infrared sauna,
yeah, man, that I don't know that might do something.
right? Like usually, like at first I took like a hot shower, not last night, but like before when the rash started coming on, and it kind of helped a little bit, but it was only temporary. But so I fired up the sauna. I went and sat in the sauna for like half an hour, 40 minutes. And lo and behold, it didn't itch. Only my foot itched. The rest of my body, because the top of the foot didn't get any kind of infrared exposure. But the rest of my body that did get exposed to infrared rays um, felt better. So
Huh.
we might have discovered here, not only you're learning about comic book illustration, but Sean and I will provide you medical advice. Non-binding legal medical advice, right? What is we have to have some kind of,
Well, we are not doctors, but we just play them on TV.
well, I was a doctor in a comic book. I drew myself as Dr.
Oh, that's right,
Mirage.
yeah.
So, Sean played a sex slave in Dr. Mirage, so, who got eaten up by a tiger. I believe that was issue 3 of Dr. Mirage. Jamie Odell's here. Hope Jamie's doing good. Kevin P. West. What are we drawing today? Way High is here. What's up, Way?
Today it's a witch theme this week, so we can
Witches.
draw, anything from the witch from the Wizard of Oz to the Scarlet Witch to
Hocus Pocus, which is
Alyssa Milano.
Did you draw one, Sean?
No, I can't draw anything except my book now.
Sean's been slacking.
Yeah, it sucks when you have like an actual job.
Well, I got a deadline. I gotta finish this book this week. I'm gonna be up. By the way, they opened a Taiwanese restaurant next to me, so that's at least some good news. Pine and Crane. Let's see. Do you have pink eye? Nope, no pink eye. Um, Sean, did you lose any hair after COVID? That's another right?
I think I lost hair before COVID. So
Well, from old age, but
yeah,
or from the kids.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I have any lingering symptoms.
Okay.
Um,
I'm kind of regretting not taking the Paxlovid because I'm watching some YouTube channels and some of the doctors say, oh, if you take Paxlovid, that helps mitigate a lot of these kind of post COVID recovery stuff that's been happening, or at least the research has been indicated of like fewer instances of so um, anyways, enough COVID talk.
that's a
Huh?
that's a cool pigsy.
That is a cool.
Oh, this is not pigsy, is it?
Yeah, Pigsy.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Pigsy.
Pigsy.
Okay.
It's a full Pigsy.
Pigsy is fighting off a demon sword. You know, Monkey Prince is going to appear in this DC crossover now. That's coming out in January.
Oh,
And
oh, is he Taiwanese or Chinese?
who, Pigsy?
Oh no, I mean just Monkey Prince in general. It's a Chinese thing.
Oh, I mean, Monkey King is a Chinese thing,
Okay.
but you know, I don't think he's political. So
Well, I'm just thinking like for some reason China, well, I know what the reason is, but China just doesn't want any hint of anything Taiwanese
yeah,
and anything that they would promote. So, if this was being considered for some sort of movie or TV thing, it wouldn't even be aired here in the States because just because they want to just make sure that everything can be repurposed for overseas market.
well,
So
I mean, I
I don't
think
know.
this can be easily repurposed for that. I don't think there's you know, because the Monkey King mythology that the Monkey Prince is based off of, I mean, it's traditionally a Chinese mythology. So I don't think there's uh, any countering of where the
Right.
original source material is from. Um, so
And just don't put the Taiwanese flag anywhere
oh
in the comic.
yeah, that you know there are also instances in the Monkey Prince where I mean let me look through this latest issue. This issue 8 comes out next week. I just got the comp copies today. Um, you know when the comp copies come, you usually get them a week before, right? And there are moments in there where I don't remember if I did it in this issue, where I will have like some kind of like Chinese Mandarin writing. Um, but so far, a lot of the Mandarin has been in traditional Mandarin, not in the simplified. Um, oh, here. So, well, I don't want to give away but anyways, just to help kind of tie both the original and the new versions together. Um, but any suggestions on what kind of witch to draw? Volendor is here today. Good to see Volendor. Who's Ray sucks at video games? My body
Someone new.
gets warm. Yes, Ray sucks at video games. My body gets warm. I start feeling this warmth all over. Like right now, my head is a little warm. And then like it'll start in the arms or start in the leg, and then it'll move. It's like,
Yeah. I found that that happens usually close to bedtime when I start getting tired or when I get really drowsy. Then the itch comes.
oh, so you did get an itch.
Well, I mean, I would get these rash periodically. It's like poison ivy or something. When I used to do a lot of woodworking,
Yeah.
there's all these exotic woods from Indonesia, and I breathe in the sawdust, and then like the next day or later that day, I'll just break out in hives. So,
Oh, from the wood. Right.
yeah, the exotic plywood or cheap plywood, basically.
Well, has anybody? So I'm assuming Ray Sucks at Video Games got the rash, the COVID rash. Let's join the club. Need to have a handshake or some kind of membership.
The rash handshake?
Rash handshake. Link 52017. Hocus Pocus Witch. Oh, Courtney is on the chat.
Yeah, she'll be here soon. She's in the car.
James
driving.
Crow. Good to see. Courtney, did you get? Courtney was just on a cruise as a pirate. Did Courtney get the rash? 10-year-old beer in the fridge is supposed to be good for the rash. Says Wildstorm.
Wow, someone remembers that stunt you did.
Yes.
I can't
Actually,
believe you
I
that.
did buy some. Oh, I forgot, man. Jerry was here over the weekend. I got some One Chip Challenge chips. Hey,
Yeah, I
Sean,
saw those.
you think your kids would want one of the One Chip Challenge chips?
No, well, I think they'd be into the novelty of it, but yeah, I don't.
Let me send you one
They
because I
can't
got
take that.
two. I'm not gonna eat this shit.
I appreciate it.
Oh, so Ray Sucks at Video Game took a steroid cream for it. Oh,
Yeah,
Dr.
that's a
Midnight.
topical thing.
Yeah, Dr. Midnight gifted us up. Thank you so much, Dr. Midnight. Dr.
Oh,
Midnight,
again,
like
with
last week, gifted a lot.
Yeah, Santa Claus.
Hey, since we've got Deathblow here, I was wondering. I'm just right now setting the Battle of the Sketch schedule for next month, and we're gonna go with the pouch themed month.
Oh,
So, could we do like a couple quick, what do you call those? Survey things?
Oh, polls? Okay, let's do a
Polls,
poll.
yeah.
Let's do a poll.
So, like, would people rather draw Spawn or Deathblow?
Okay.
wait, you have enough characters that
Yeah,
you can't do both?
the month of November, there's 5 weeks, and I'm setting them up right now. So maybe we could do a couple polls for like 2 of the weeks to see who people here would like to draw instead.
Okay, so let's see. November week, November bots. What's option 1? Is Spawn. Option 2 is Deathblow. Anybody else?
Yeah. No, well, I don't know.
Oh, between the two.
Oh, just the two?
Deciding between the two, yeah.
And so that they choose Spawn or Deathblow.
Okay.
This way, if Deathblow wins, Bernard, you will finally draw a Deathblow here on screen.
I drew Deathblow
Well, we
once.
did draw Spawn before
you did?
for
Yeah, I think
for
we
Battle
drawn
of the
both.
Sketches.
I think Deathblow
don't think so.
Didn't I draw Deathblow with the chopper? Getting the chopper?
You drew it on stream.
Yeah.
All right, I'm sorry, Wildstorm. I was trying to help you out. All right, so then the other characters. Right now, I have it set up so we've got Shatterstar, Domino, Grifter, Spawn, and then 90s Cyclops. But Spawn is going to get out since everyone's like, we already drew him.
Yeah, I think we drew
Domino as well, but that was super early on.
Domino. Did we draw Grifter already?
I don't think so.
No. We have drawn Deathblow. Bad Rock. Inc 52017 said Bad Rock. That's a big rock guy from Extreme Studios. This is Rob Liefeld month, basically.
Well, that's what I'm trying to avoid. And the reason why I have Domino in there, I know we drew her already,
Okay.
but there's not too many female characters loaded with pouches.
Is there a female? What about Voodoo? Voodoo doesn't have.
She's like basically naked. And then there's Zealot, but we drew Zealot as well, and
Yeah, we drew
I
Zealot
think I'm like the only person that likes Zealot.
a long time ago. I put Bad Rock in there, so I have Spawn, Deathblow, and Bad Rock. We have 2 more options. Anybody in chat have a suggestion on who we can draw for bots in November? Kind of like this is a 90s.
I guess there's Cable.
Oh, Cable,
Cable. I
yeah.
thought Cable would be first. I thought, I mean, for sure you would have had him.
Yeah, we haven't drawn Cable yet, right? I don't think we've drawn Cable.
Okay, we can put in Cable. We could have Snake Eyes. I guess he's got a lot of pouches.
Which
But we did Snake Eyes, right?
we did Storm Shadow. That one was like a 5-hour stream.
Yeah, he has PTSD.
Yeah.
Oh, so maybe we haven't done Snake Eyes. Am I
Bishop.
wrong?
Ooh, Bishop. Bishop.
Bishop would be kind of fun.
I always find the pouches are really hard to draw.
Well,
I think.
You're not going to be drawing anyway, so
90s Cyclops.
I think I drew most of them.
yeah, 90 Cyclops is kind of the embodiment of this whole pouch theme.
He has a diagonal strap with a pouch on it.
Yeah. So right now, should I take away Spawn and then have another one? Because right now I have Spawn,
Yeah.
Deathblow, Bad Rock, Cable, 90s Cyclops.
Yeah, Spawn's out because nobody likes Spawn.
Spawn's out.
Oh,
Well, even though Batman Spawn is coming out, but when is Batman Spawn coming out? I don't know.
what do you mean Batman Spawn is coming out? What's
There's a Batman Spawn crossover event that's written by Todd McFarlane and drawn by Greg Capullo.
Oh,
These all sound like DC money grabs.
Speaking of which, DC got a new DC Film and Animation got a new.
Yeah, finally found the guy. This is that job that you said you would not be afraid of taking on.
Dr. Midnight, I didn't send the Mumra drawing yet. I thought I sent it out already. I have a whole stack of stuff. All right, let me take a look.
Did you address it to Dr. Midnight?
Maybe. I know Yojimbo stuff I had sent out. Yojimbo's not going to be on tonight. He texted me earlier.
Oh, really?
Oh, make sure, Sean, if you can hook him up with a pass for Friday.
Yeah, you have to give me his full name.
Wait a
I'm just texting
It's
me later.
Yo.
if your Jimbo isn't here, does that mean we are free to like curse and
Well,
do
no, that's
anything we want tonight?
No, the people will come in and curse in the chat and
Yeah.
try to spam.
right now. There's going to be a
Sure
lot
they
of
don't
spam in chat, so we're gonna have to deal with that tonight. Okay, Dr. Midnight. Let me. I got my deadline this week, so I do have some stuff I have to mail out, but it won't be until next week. So let me look through. I have like a stack of paperwork here and books. I also noticed I have these Thor comics that I don't think I mailed out yet from Spain. That was in July. I thought I sent out the Mumra, but let me look. And okay, anybody else? Or any other characters suggestion besides Spawn? I need a replacement for Spawn. Alpha Flight character. Any Alpha Flight characters have pouches? I mean, Batman has pouches, kind of like in his utility belt, right?
Yes, Batman could be one. I want a female. We need a female character.
Yeah.
We've done Batgirl before. I know we've done Domino, but until we get someone else.
Savage Dragon,
It's a
says Jamie Odell.
repeat.
Does Savage Dragon have,
It's like he just wears like jeans and a tank top.
yeah, or a police uniform, right? Lady Death.
Who's
We
Lady
need characters with pouches. What, any Gen 13 characters with pouches?
No, they all wear spandex.
Like Fairchild, or that's the only character I know from Gen 13. And Grunge? No. Okay, no Gen 13 characters have pouches. Any Cyberforce characters have pouches? Why are we leaning towards Image?
Yeah. So okay, we've got Cyclops and Shatterstar, who's both from Marvel, and Domino. Jeez, I keep thinking she's
Oh,
Image for some reason.
you want to do
Uh,
Shatterstar? We did Shatterstar before.
we did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll take him out then.
Didn't we do Shatterstar before? Oh no, maybe not. I'll put Shatterstar in here.
I don't think so.
Okay, Shatterstar. Shatterstar, and then Death Blow,
So
Bad Rock,
Boom
Cable, and
Boom.
Cyclops.
D. Rogers says Boom Boom. Boom Boom has pouches.
There's that Rob Liefeld character called the Pouch.
Yeah, where it's just all
Are you
pouches.
serious?
Yeah, he's entirely pouch. There's not even a person there. He's just like all pouches.
So Boom Boom seems to have a lot of pouches. If you basically, she's like the Caucasian version of Jubilee, but with pouches.
Boom. Just a Gen 13.
X Men or X something.
Oh, Generation X. That's the Chris Bachal. Generation X. Well, do you want to do one male character and one female character? Or is it only slot? Is there only enough slots for one?
We've got, well, okay, yeah. If we're gonna draw Shatterstar, I guess Domino is up for debate. I'd like to get Cyclops and Grifter in there, and then I guess Boom Boom. We have five weeks to choose from here.
Okay.
With I think Cyclops and Grifter are in. I think Shatterstar's in, right? We didn't draw him, did we?
No. So I'm gonna take
So we've
Shatterstar.
got-
I'm gonna take Cyclops off of this poll then,
Yeah, take
right?
him out.
So I'm gonna put in Boom Boom instead of Cable. Instead of 90 Cyclops. Shatterstar. Right now,
I guess
Shatterstar, Death Blow,
we
Bad
could
Rock,
choose
Cable.
between Cable and Shatterstar.
Okay. No Death Blow?
Well, everyone said we drew him already.
Yeah, we already drew Death Blow. So right now I have Cable. I have Shatterstar, Cable, Bad Rock, and Boom Boom. I need one more to make 5. You know
You
what
need
we should
5 for
do
this
is
poll.
one Rob Liefeld character, one Jim Lee character, one Mark Silvestri character, and then Silverhawk or Shadowhawk.
Oh, you mean the Jim Valentino guy?
Yeah, no, I'm just joking. I'm not drawing Shadowhawk. Oh, look at this. D. Rogers, after tonight, has cleared Platinum
Holy
Preferred
moly.
and on the way to Executive Platinum. All right. Now you know in Executive Platinum, if you use your miles to buy a award ticket, you're still, as an Executive Platinum, you're eligible for a free upgrade if it's available, even on an award ticket.
Hey guys,
Oh, we
I
have Fletch on the line.
how did you guys?
Fledge.
I just made Boom Boom, so sorry for the delay.
Who's Backlash? Wildstorm says Backlash.
Oh, that's the Brett Booth guy.
You got a whip.
Yeah,
Whiplash or Backlash?
Backlash.
Oh, yeah, it's a Brett Booth character, yeah.
Backlash. Oh, okay. That's an Image character? Backlash.
Wildstorm.
Okay. All right, I'll put Backlash in there. Okay. So we have 5 to choose from. You got 2 minutes to vote. You can use your channel poops to increase the amount of votes. And let's go. This will be the final sketch for November Bots. Battle of the Sketches. Start poll. So it's up here on the chat. If you go up to the top of the chat, there is a option to vote, and then you can also an option to add your channel poops to increase the vote for your favorite one. Welcome, Nick Geis Art. Welcome to the stream. So Fletch, what's up? What's going on today?
How you guys doing? Just prepping today. My mom and sister are gonna come by to visit tomorrow, so I'm gonna clean up my place, and it's been a little crazy running around.
How long are they gonna be in town?
For a couple of weeks.
Oh,
2
okay.
weeks.
All right. Tell your mom not to hog up the internet when we're streaming. uh,
I can't get the internet over here. I only got Spectrum.
Huh? Oh. All right, let's do and then we'll do another poll. What kind of witch you guys would like me to draw tonight? And I need to get that drawing done because I got to get back to finishing this page and one more tonight at least. So, any other news? Any other interesting news?
James Gunn and Peter Safran taking over DC.
Yeah.
DC film.
What do you think about that as a former DC
Wait, what?
employee?
They're taking over what?
DC Films as the CEOs and the chief creative.
So we're gonna have a whole bunch of like mediocre comedy movies now.
Well, that's one thing. He does do the quippy dialogue that I don't know people seem to like, but I don't know if they've kind of overplayed it.
Well, what are the movies
though-
that James Gunn has done before?
Whoa, Boom Boom 1?
Oh my
Oh, it's
God,
over?
really?
All right,
Oh my
Boom
God,
Boom it
someone
is.
Oh, shoot.
spent a lot of channel
That
poops.
was
or
2
something.
minutes. Wow, that went by fast. Okay, Boom Boom. Over Backlash, over Cable, over Bad Rock, over Shatterstar.
Wow, there's no cable in this pouch thing.
Cable has pouches.
Courtney has arrived.
So I was listening on my drive home, and you guys are still talking about pouches.
This is a very pouchy stream. Courtney, did you ever have a rash from your COVID?
I don't know if I really had COVID. Do you have a rash somewhere?
I have a rash, yes. All
Where's
over
your
my
rash?
entire body.
Oh, really?
Dr. Midnight, thank you for the gift sub to Nick Geist Art.
Did you get that or did it start when you had COVID?
No, after I started after I started testing negative.
I don't know. It could be something else. It could
That's
be
what I think.
allergic reaction. It can be most likely allergic reaction.
Yeah,
How long have you had it? I just feel like I'm gonna start diagnosing you.
I mean, I haven't been
Well,
outside, so.
It could be something you ate though, and that can kind of stick with you.
I was
You can
thinking
try like
about
an antihistamine,
Yeah,
and
but there is COVID rash.
Well, there's
yeah,
COVID everything though.
Yeah.
yeah.
So, okay.
It's ruling out other things that it's not, I guess. that
Let
might
me
be
do
good.
another poll.
Wait, yeah, can we do one poll of Shatterstar versus Cable?
Okay, all right. Okay, November Bots 2. Shatterstar or Cable.
Cable. That's it.
Okay,
One of
just
those
those two. All right.
Oh, I guess you could throw in Bishop.
And Bishop. Okay, all right.
Bishop's pretty cool.
Yes. Okay, 2 minutes. This is a new poll, so Boom Boom is in. And now we're rounding out the month of November with either Shatterstar, Cable, or Bishop. You guys get a chance to vote here. It's back in the chat. Let's see. Bishop's in the lead.
Cool.
Shatterstar is
How
now.
do we leave out Cable? I'm so confused.
Yeah, Cable is kind of a fun. I drew Cable for a while. During the Apocalypse storyline.
I don't know how to vote.
Don't you think it's hard to draw pouches?
No.
Pouches? Nah.
Well, they usually like ring around the body, like around your waist, so you draw them from every angle and every pose.
They're almost like in joints. Everywhere there's a joint, like shoulders or waist. So it allows you to fudge a lot, poses. We're about almost halfway there, and looks like Bishop and Cable are tied. Shatterstar is in the trailing. So, do we do one more poll for which witch to draw, or can I draw a sandwich? What if I drew a sandwich?
That was one of the recommendations on the stream.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Fletch, which witch should I draw today?
How about like Scarlet Witch eating a sandwich?
Scarlet Witch eating a sandwich. Okay.
Or like a Scarlet Witch riding a broom with a black cat on it.
That's a lot.
Thinking more Bewitched.
Oh yeah, draw Elizabeth. What's her name?
Pink
Bewitched.
Cherry from the Subway commercials.
Yeah.
Yeah, which one? Well, which Bewitched?
Not the Nicole Kidman one, the original 60s or 70s.
Yeah, what was that actress?
Bishop wins. Bishop
Oh,
is
yeah.
Okay, Bishop.
That
there you
Bishop
go.
is so cool looking.
He is cool.
Although I don't know why he has the M on his eye. We should draw him with like a B on his eye, right?
Yeah, well, I think they marked him as a mutant. That was the thing.
Yeah.
Right? It's just like the Jewish concentration camps, World War II. In the future, they marked
Excuse me.
the mutants with. Huh?
K-pop got it right. Elizabeth Montgomery.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, it was Montgomery. Who's Elizabeth?
I think Elizabeth Montgomery is Phil Noto's favorite female to draw.
I see it in his drawings, yeah.
I mean, he's sort of like stuck in the 60s or 50s with his women.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is awesome.
Let's do a quick poll. Last poll for the night. Which witch?
Oh, there's Sabrina too.
Which witch? So I think. Okay, let's do it. Which witch? Which witch? What? Let's do. Let's say I'm gonna draw Scarlet Witch. But what is Scarlet Witch doing? Right. So, is she? I Dream of Jeannie. Wait, no, that's I Dream of Jeannie is a genie.
Yeah, I mean, there's not many witchy things that you can have her do.
Okay, is she eating a sandwich? So we want to get 2 layers of witches in there, right? 2 layers of witching. What are other layers of witching? Can we get kind of cute with?
Oh man, next month is gonna be awesome.
Hey, Simple Man's here, Tony. SDS. What is that? Scarlet Witch unable to decide which sandwich to eat. Okay.
Sounds hard.
Sandwich is a man witch. I'm not too familiar with the Scarlet Witch character. And
Yeah, if only there was like some website that you could just type in names and pull up reference.
yeah. Isn't the Scarlet Witch, I mean, in the comic books, she's like a hero, but like in the movies now, she's like a villain?
Right. Well, for the last Doctor Strange movie, she was the villain.
Yeah.
Spoiler.
But that was only because
Right.
what, she couldn't have kids or her kids died?
Well, I read that original comic that John Byrne drew
Uh-huh.
for the West Coast Avengers, and I can't remember exactly the details, but essentially she lost her mind, and she imagined that she had kids and shit like that.
Yeah, well, that's what happened in the movie, right? The Doctor Strange movie.
I
Yeah.
think it was from WandaVision, wasn't it?
WandaVision.
It started from there.
Okay.
I didn't watch WandaVision myself.
Her kids were a manifestation of her powers, so she kind of imagined it and made them real.
Oh, look at you, Fletch.
Yeah.
I read that somewhere.
This is a sneak peek at the next Monkey Prince issue comes out next week. My favorite part is this one right here of Aquaman.
Mm.
and how Marcello did this like light thing on the face, where it's like a shard of light, and he also did it.
So
It's
Aquaman
cool.
had black hair,
Huh?
Yeah.
Aquaman? No, it's just in shadow, I think.
but Jason Momoa has black hair.
No, the comic book version. Yes,
Who cares
blonde.
about the movie?
And he uses, like, he swims in jeans, right?
He's all tatted up with these strange.
Oh, DC.
I'm offended. There's not enough blonde hair, blue eyed people.
Let's see this. These are some covers that are coming out next month. All right, let's do Scarlet Witch. Is there even anything enough to do a poll? Kiki's Delivery Service. Oh, okay. So, I guess different versions of witches. So, okay, Sandwich, Kiki's, and then what was the one with Elizabeth Montgomery? What was that show? Bewitched.
Bewitched.
Bewitched. And any other witch version?
Witching Hour.
The Witching Hour. Oh, Red Zone. NFL Red Zone, The Witching Hour. Right? You watch
Wins
that.
become losses,
Right.
and losses become wins.
Exactly. So that's a good one. So Bewitched is watching NFL Red Zone. What's up, John Amore? We got John Amore in the chat. Everybody go and follow John Amore. John Amore has one of, if not the most popular webtoons story written by Sean's boy, Jordan. Sean?
Jordan? Justin Jordan?
Justin Jordan. Right? I think I got that right. Yokai Artist, how are you doing? Good to see you again. Alyssa Milano as Charmed. Dr. Midnight, thank you for gifting John Amore a sub. Wicked Witch of the West.
My favorite witch movie was that that witch that looks like it starts with two V's, like Vitch.
Oh, that's a
was
recent
on-
movie,
Is that-
right?
Yeah,
Porno?
that was good. But yeah, who was in it? That I don't know, but it was like a period piece, and it was handled very like realistically.
Okay, I think that's on like one of the streaming channels now, right?
Yeah, it's good. And I guess the witch was there was this demon sheep or like ram.
Are you the Witch?
But you have Black Phillip. Yeah,
Are you talking about the Witch, the Korean movie, The Witch?
yeah, Vitch.
Okay, so
Bitch.
sorry, I just want to get this poll over with. So which what is Sandwich, Kiki's Delivery, Bewitched, or NFL Red Zone?
What?
All right,
Oh,
2 minutes
Or-
for the poll.
I gotta go with the red zone.
All right, 2 minutes for the poll, and then this will be we're
Nancy
drawing Scarlet
Pelosi.
Witch, but it'll be what version of Scarlet Witch, or what is Scarlet Witch doing?
Scarlet Witch watching the Wizard of Oz.
That was another one. Someone had mentioned the Wicked Witch of the West.
How do I use my points?
I don't know. Can you use your points? You should be able
I
to.
don't know how. I've only used it to make you fart before.
John, how's your webtoons thing going? It's been for like a couple of years now, right? How many episodes are there? So, where's my pencil? Oh shit, my pencil's downstairs. I have another one here. 5 years now. Wow.
Yeah, that's quite an accomplishment.
Wrapping up the story next year. Holy cow. Is Webtoons still increasing in popularity and viewership? Or has there been another kind of platform? Has the NFTs affected Webtoons at all? still growing. Okay. Well, let me look up while we're. I guess the poll is almost over. We got about like 10 seconds left. Looks like the NFL Red Zone is
close.
tied
How do I use my
with
points?
Bewitched.
Red zone, red zone. When wins become losses and losses become wins.
5 seconds left. It looks like Red Zone is pulling out.
Pulling out.
All right.
It's gonna be so awesome.
NFL Red Zone wins.
Yes.
Okay, how do we?
It's such a redundant.
I'm not a sports guy, so I don't even know what that's about.
Red Zone is a show on NFL Network on Sundays when all the games are on, Sunday NFL games, and it basically any game where a team is about to score or in the red zone, which is 20 yards from the end zone, they switch to that game. So you're basically it's like watching football on crack.
Okay, but what does it have to do with witches?
Because the final hour of the game, the host is like, and this is it, everyone, the witching hour.
Yeah. Where losses become wins and wins become losses.
Yes.
It's the witching hour.
So you're drawing Scarlet Witch watching NFL Red
So
Zone?
and then in Red Zone they have like if there's like 3 or 4 games, sometimes there's 8 games. So they have an octobox. So on the screen there's like 8
I
different
love it.
games going on. You know, sometimes it's just 2
That sounds
games.
terrible.
Sometimes it's just 1.
It's so awesome.
But yeah, it's like watching football on cocaine or crack. It's exciting. I think if you watched it, you would be into it. Like you wouldn't know what's going on, but it'd be like exciting. It's almost like going to Vegas. Octomom. Let me pull up some references for the Scarlet Witch. And then, Courtney, how was the cruise?
It was child heavy, but it was fun. Actually, I'm not like a sea creature. I feel terrible. I got back like Monday morning, so yesterday morning, and I've been swaying ever since. So
Oh,
a few
that's-
days on a boat is like not worth
Yeah,
a
that's
couple
scary.
days of feeling
That's
sick.
disembarkment syndrome.
Oh.
Yeah, I definitely have that. It's
Okay,
it's pretty rough.
In extreme cases, it never goes away. But I think there's only one
Oh.
living person. There's only one living person who is still. I've just felt like that for the rest of her life. But
Wow.
but for most people, it's no big deal.
That's
So wait, you
reassuring,
feel like
I
you're still
guess.
on a boat right now?
Yeah, I found some kind of like homeopathic meds
Oh,
that I actually brought with me.
homeopathic.
Okay, no, okay, just hear me out. So, so I brought it with me on the boat because I knew if I needed to get like anything else, like Dramamine, which actually like knocks me out, it would be easy to get on the boat. You know, somebody would have it. So I took it and I was like, it's not gonna. I get vertigo. That's part of the problem. It's not necessarily like nauseous. It's more like vertigo. So, and like the room spinning type of thing. And and I was like, well, it's not really. I don't feel like it's helping, but I was like, you know, I still feel it, but I'm okay. And then yesterday I went grocery shopping and I took the pills like the whole time. And then yesterday I got back and I was like, well, I feel bad, but you know, it is what it is. And then I ended up like returning them because I was like, these didn't work. And then this morning I woke up and all day I was just like, oh no, those worked. Those worked really well. I feel even worse today. I feel nauseous today. It's really, really terrible. I went back and I bought them again. like a dumbass. So I highly recommend them. And there's one that actually has some certain ingredients to stop dizziness.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, in the end, I'm just not gonna go on cruises again. I mean, the Pacific Ocean's really rough. It's really rough. So
Was this a theme cruise?
it was a Disney cruise. So it ended up being like their Halloween one. So it was interesting, but a lot of kids. And then we went to Ensenada and I went wine tasting there. So that was
Where
a
did
little bit better.
where did the boat stop?
only in Ensenada. We left like Friday afternoon,
Uh-huh.
and then we were in Ensenada for Saturday, and then at sea for Sunday, and then got back Monday morning. So it really wasn't that long, and yeah. So this is like the second day on land, and I still feel pretty terrible.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. But the pills are helping. They really are. It's kind of crazy.
Do you feel like you're gonna throw up?
I did earlier, because I took the pills yesterday, kind of all day, and I was like, these aren't really working. And then today, I was like, it was spinning more, and then I started getting nauseous, and it's even worse because when I'm trying to like work at my computer, and it's kind of like reading in the back of a car going up a hill.
Mm.
So anything I try to concentrate on, I get like even more dizzy and kind of nauseated. So
Is this the first time
Um,
you've ever been on a cruise ship?
no, I was always like not the greatest with them, and was kind of against it in the first place, but just was like, you know what, I'll try. And so that will probably be the last time until necessary. Until very necessary. I'm like, yeah, I just get motion sickness pretty easily. So I'll usually like, be the driver to drive places and stuff like that.
Do you have to sit in the
And-
front seat if you're not driving? Does
Yeah,
that help?
I usually do. It does definitely help. Yeah. So I don't know. I as a kid I never had that problem. Like I could read in the back, and all of a sudden it just switched, and I'm just a weak individual. So
There's a Dramamine that is for nausea relief.
I am luckily. I mean, I wasn't really nauseated. Nauseated was the first time today, but it's like it's definitely the spinning and the swaying, and still feeling like my I literally my body's like literally thinks I'm on the boat. It feels like I'm still on the boat. Like it's like I feel the pressure. It's so bizarre. Um, it's just I don't know. Yeah, it just stays. It's really weird.
May I make a comment on this drawing?
Yeah,
I
What
thought we were
drawing?
drawing the NFL red zone.
I am. I'm drawing her teleporting herself into the game.
Oh,
Ooh, cool.
Ooh, la, la.
You didn't want to do that much work. I mean, to draw a broom and a cat.
Yeah.
But now you're drawing
Wow,
this
now
scenario.
I have to do red zone. So she's being tackled. And in the back will be, I have to do the scoreboard because it's,
And a stadium packed full of people
Right.
cheering.
and she's carrying the. Oh, you see that butthead is messing with the light. This might be a two-stream. What team would the Scarlet Witch have money on? Come on, butthead.
Raiders.
The Raiders.
Or
The
the
Raiders.
Buccaneers.
Well, don't ask Kevin P. West, it'll be the Lions. If you ask Tony, it'll be the Chiefs.
No. Yep. Ravens?
Ravens?
James Close's Ravens.
that probably makes the most sense. The Ravens.
Because she's
Yeah.
a Raven? I don't know. Why?
Okay.
Richard,
It's Halloweeny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dolphins.
Dolphins.
Well, the Bengals are orange and black. So they're Halloween colors.
Ravens are more associated with magic, witches, magic, and all that stuff.
It was named after Edgar Allan Poe.
Damn, Dr. Midnight calling out the Mets.
Oh,
What did
What
he
do you say?
write?
She would have money on the Mets because that is as real chance as her kids would.
Oh. Here I thought he was
Hell,
so nice. He was so
Oh.
nice, and he sounds heartbroken. Either they did him wrong. Maybe he's a fan.
Sounds like a Braves.
Angry.
Well, the Padres finally lost, so that's cool.
Look at these birds.
Oh, bird.
You get
What if your doctor says like you don't happen to have any like, you know, feathered creatures in your house that could be
Avian
causing
flu?
your rash?
Oh, avian flu? Maybe.
Maybe. I mean, your birds have been in heat, so you don't know what they're bringing home.
Well, I mean, they're not going anywhere.
Are they not
Yeah.
going to party in downtown LA? Coming back with some.
That's Jerry.
And then they hump your feet, and then now you're a rash.
Exactly.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to take off pretty early today. I'm so tired. I
How
haven't
was
been
your
home
trip,
in so
Jerry?
long. Because of the
Oh, yeah.
wedding and straight to LA, and then it was Andy's birthday thing last night. I'm so sick of drinking, and I'm so tired.
Oh my God.
I'll
He's
drink the
delusional.
I'll drink to that. What did you think of that bar that we ended up at?
Oh, that's okay.
You know?
Didn't you schedule to see Carl at all?
I think he had a birthday thing to go to.
yeah, his in-law's birthday or mom's birthday.
Yeah. So, we had a dinner, but I couldn't leave that Friday night. I had to stay in and work. So, this COVID's really messed up my schedule.
I'm so tired.
Go to sleep, Jerry.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take off, guys. Happy holidays, everybody.
All right, happy
Happy
holidays.
holidays.
All right. See you, Jerry.
This is the witching hour for me.
Where
Mm-hmm.
Z's become where A's become Z's. So
That term witching hour means something else to parents because it usually means a time when your kids start acting up and getting hyper, and or like when if they're younger they just cry for no reason at all.
yeah,
That's the witching hour?
Yeah, some kids.
When is
just,
the witching hour?
I thought that's what it was about when your kids go nuts.
I think it's also 13 o'clock.
Oh,
13 o'clock is the witching hour. How does her cape?
wait, so that'd be 1 p.m.?
Probably.
But that's when kids like throw their tantrums. When I lived in Hawaii and I would go to one of the local large malls during the day to get food, and there would be so many families there, all like on cue, every child would just all together lose their shit because they needed a nap or, mostly a nap. And,
Yeah, that's that after lunch kind of.
yeah,
You get really
and they would
tired and you
all-
get cranky.
Exactly. And just everybody was crying at the same time. And I was like, yep, I
Parents
don't
don't.
have to check my watch.
Parents don't hit their kids anymore.
Well, it's also one of those things where it's like you're on vacation. So I think that's why they're all out and about.
Getting
And then,
them to shape up. I think I should draw.
And then
Sorry, go ahead.
the dads would be passed out on the benches, and the moms would be taking care of the crying children.
You're gonna put a helmet on the Scarlet Witch?
No, I'm gonna take the helmet off because then it doesn't read as well, right?
Yeah. That's what I was
But I
thinking.
wanna
I mean,
give
there's
her-
not much. I mean, especially without color. I mean, it's gonna be tough.
Yeah, I'm gonna give her.
Why don't you give her a kicker's helmet with a 1 bar?
Well, I was thinking about that. But I'm gonna give her her outfit, right? Well, but I'm gonna give her the eye black, that the players wear. What is that called? And a mouth
black.
and a
Oh.
mouthpiece. Right.
Funny how Jerry just came on. He's like, red zone. And then he's like, bye, guys.
Yeah.
And now you're drawing
Now
this.
I'm gonna try the red zone.
Man, he should take a COVID test. Just it
Oh,
sounds like
yeah.
his social calendar was really full in the past few days.
He's a super spreader now.
It's not like he attended any NFT parties or anything like that.
I think the NFT parties is where people catch COVID, or just NFT people in general, right?
Yeah,
That
no
is
one was
true.
masking.
I should probably take one after being on a boat.
Oh yeah, boats spread that thing like crazy.
Did they make you
Yeah,
guys take one to get on the boat?
Not no. I just need to show that I was fully vaccinated, and if you're not fully vaccinated, you have to provide that you have a negative test within like 24 hours of
Well,
going.
the
Not that either really matter.
the Mickey
in the
Mouse. Was Mickey Mouse on the cruise?
Mickey Mouse was on the cruise, yeah.
Okay. Did he have like a big Mickey Mouse mask or?
He's
Well,
wearing.
Yeah, he's kind of wearing a mask.
I know he's already wearing a mask, but did Mickey? But that's the human. That's the human actor that's inside the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did your boat
Actually, the
have
only
those
time I
big
saw
ears?
Mickey Mouse, yeah, that's true. He was zip lining for like one of the they do like fireworks, so they did this kind of like they're like we're having a party, and it was very kid friendly and kind of hilarious, where they're basically like playing like old hits from 15 years ago for like the adults, but the kids will dance to it. But it's like in the song they talk about doing cocaine, but that's obviously taken out. It's like all these kids are dancing, so it was kind of interesting to see all this. And then since it was Halloween, and there was the Captain Hook, and then so it was a really interesting time.
Was there
But nobody really wore. Yeah, they didn't wear masks.
was there a trick or treat?
Yeah, I think some kids did go trick or treating.
Room to room?
I think they were like in groups on their own. So
Cabin to cabin.
Cabin to cabin.
Yeah.
Right?
well, they it was weird. People apparently people do this all the time. Like they go on multiple ones. Like they go on they keep on going on them. Like it's not just one time for a lot of people. They're like, oh, this is our 4th time. It's like, okay.
Yeah, those are the Disney lifers.
Yeah, I think so. So, so they pin stuff to their cabin doors and stuff, and they have like candy outside, and it was interesting. It was an interesting time.
So how did you end up on this cruise though?
So, the guy I'm dating, his family went on it, so I went with him and his family.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Hubba
and he
hubba.
has a very cute niece and nephew, and
The kids.
yeah, and then his cousins came, and his cousins were a bunch of girls in their 20s.
Hubba hubba.
Oh. Yeah, they're very cute. One is in Hamilton, actually.
The play?
Yeah, Hamilton the play. Yeah.
Wow.
She played she was a Disney, the reason why I guess this all happens because she was a Disney princess. She played like Mulan. So
Oh, that's right. In Hamilton, you can have an Asian person.
with tattoos, highly tatted up.
I think I might have saw.
So
She's performing at the Sager in Orange County. Is she performing now in Hamilton?
yeah, she's in it now, so she might be.
Because they're in the OC.
She said
right
something
now.
about going to like Toronto for 6 months. She'll be in San Diego. Yeah. So she said she's not in every single one of the plays.
Mm.
I actually haven't seen Hamilton.
Wow,
But
so she's a child star, basically.
yeah.
How
Well,
you-
she's 20 something now. 26? Something like that.
Hmm?
Great.
Oh yeah. Have you seen it?
Courtney hadn't seen it.
Oh,
I have not.
I've seen it twice now. Well,
Yeah.
technically, I saw it once.
I saw it on when they were in LA,
Uh huh.
and then I saw it at the Disney Plus.
Oh, I heard the Disney Plus one is pretty good.
Well, that's with the full cast, or most of the original cast, I think.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw it a second time, but I slept through the whole thing.
Yeah, my friend's kids like the songs, so I know the songs from Hamilton, but I've actually never seen it. So
That's good.
yeah,
I don't know, Courtney. This Disney cruise sounds goofy.
it was very goofy. It was you know, not really my cup of tea. Not really the vacation, but that's fine.
And you said
I'm
there was
glad
no
to be on
casino.
land. Yeah, there's no casinos.
Was there like a
That was probably the
nightclub?
biggest problem.
It's a Disney.
Yeah.
I know. Actually, we brought cards and we just basically played cards the whole time.
Was there alcohol?
That we were on the deck. Yeah, there's alcohol. You had to pay for it. But it wasn't bad. And we brought on alcohol, so
Oh, you can bring your own alcohol.
Booze
yeah.
cruise.
Yeah. The food wasn't good, so yeah. But I guess, it's easy for families.
Was your date, was he wearing eyeshadow or?
Yeah, I put eyeshadow
Oh,
on.
okay. Because I'm like, was he crying? Because it seemed
Must
the
be.
mascara was running a little bit.
Actually, yeah. I do have a picture of him crying, and then I just called him an emo pirate for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
He was tearing up a lot.
Why was he crying?
He was so
Um,
happy.
Have you ever had makeup put on you?
No.
No.
Okay. when you first have like any eye, like your eye natural eye response is
Uh-huh.
to water up. You have to you have to very much get used to putting on like eyeliner and eye makeup. So
Oh.
Wow. Oh,
it's
jeez.
just so yeah, his eyes were just
How many times do you have to
watering.
put it on before your eye?
I've been like wearing makeup since I was and like eyeliner since I was like 14, so
Oh.
that's hard to say.
Okay.
But I can test that on him. Just have him just throw it on when he goes to work.
Right.
See how that works out.
So he becomes like a guinea pig.
Yeah. I don't know. It's men can wear makeup too.
Well, they could, rock stars,
Yeah.
I'm
Poison,
sure they could.
Bon Jovi.
Skyline Island.
Oh, there was like supposed to be a Marvel room,
Oh.
like a
Oh yeah, that's
Where's-
right.
but apparently you can only go, like, adults can only go there the first day, and then the rest of the time it's only for like kids. So I missed that, but I
Yeah.
peeked in and it looked very like interactive, or like there was like large interesting things, very like it would be good for the gram, I guess.
Probably filled with a lot of Sean artwork in there.
Maybe.
I think Marvel used to get a bunch of artists to do these cruises so that you can get on, and then these artists we're supposed to like work that thing. I think they kind of asked me before, but it's always hard to find. They're looking for artists who are very good and are good with people, which is that list is like about 5 people long.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can't curse or swear or drink or just do any barcon
Oh.
crap.
Yeah. Why go?
So, and it's really hard to find artists that they can trust.
No, but like you did all those licensing pieces for them, so
Yeah.
they probably used it to.
Well, I mean,
use
they
it to
don't
death.
last forever because they change the characters around every couple of years.
Right. How do the football laces look?
laces out.
Okay, all right. There's nothing on that. Ooh, I should know that.
Yeah, this is this is a very involved drawing.
I don't think anyone's gonna buy this one.
But I think
Oh, that's right.
that's what makes you really get really good as an artist is you can go for if you have an idea that you think is hilarious or that you're really into, but it just requires a lot of work and a lot of stuff that you're not comfortable with. It makes you good at drawing because then you're forced to try to pull it off.
Yeah. Well. So no more cruises for Courtney.
That's a no for me, dog. Yeah, I can fly, but oh god, no.
What was Encinitas like?
Ensenada.
Ensenada.
That's-
It was cool. I haven't been back
That's
in a
where
while.
the Chens are from. That's
What?
when my mom first immigrated from Taiwan, she ended up in Encinitas.
Oh.
Encinitas.
Well,
Encinitas.
she was hired. I think they just wanted cheap labor, so she was hired to work
So
at
Ensenada or
poinsettia.
Encinitas? Encinitas is in San Diego, actually.
It's it's I guess it's that place where they have a poinsettia farm. That
Poinsettia.
yeah,
Yeah. Oh yeah,
So
that's what that is right there.
yeah, that's where my mom was hired to work when she first got here,
Mm.
and then we moved to the East Coast.
So your mom
Why?
was a Mexican citizen?
No, that was in San Diego.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, Sandy. It's the other. I mean, all those names sound very similar out there. When you say like, you know, I don't know.
I grew up here, so I could tell. But yeah, Encinitas is, man, those houses in Encinitas are like very expensive now. They're all like right by the beach too. So
Fletch, what team should Scarlet Witch be playing against?
The Ravens versus I don't know. Steelers but dolphins are another magical creature, as I pointed out earlier by
Magical.
Well, she's being tackled by somebody. I need to know sooner than later so I can draw the uniform in there, be accurate with it.
Tackled. Oh, I see. She's being tackled.
well, isn't the
Simpleman says Browns.
Dolphins your favorite team, B?
Yeah,
The Bears.
but I'm not going to have the Dolphins lose to Scarlet Witch.
What are you talking about? They're tackling her.
All right, I'm almost done.
Wow, that's fast.
Bernard, you're supposed to show me how to ink today.
Oh, shoot.
Broken
Right.
promises.
Sorry.
Bird on the shoulder.
I gotta get this. I gotta jump back on the page. So
Fine, next time. Next time with one of the pouches.
yeah,
Make it real inky.
that'll be better. This one is kind of a silly sketch.
Yeah.
Gifted to Jerry for Christmas.
Yeah.
Well, it's gonna go up on the
Oh, right.
All Nerds,
Oh.
All Things Nerd podcast.
But if no one buys it,
If no one buys it, then yeah. All right, what team?
you can buy it back and give it to Jerry.
If I ask Tony, Tony will say the Chiefs. Somebody said the Browns, the Saints, the Bears,
Chargers.
Chargers.
Saints are good too.
Huh?
Saints would be good. Magic versus
Oh yeah, Saints. Okay. All right.
Oh.
Saints it is.
You know what movie James Gunn did a long time ago? I think we were talking about it before, but it had back then it was Ellen Page, and then that guy Dwight from The Office.
Oh
it was like a
yeah, like a
superhero.
superhero book, a superhero movie.
Yeah. So I mean, the guy is a superhero, big time superhero fan. He's a comic book fan too, and I think he used to actually even draw.
And that was like a dark comedy, right?
Yeah, it was very, very dark. I mean, Ellen Page's head was blown open.
Oh really?
You don't remember that?
I remember the movie, but I don't remember that she died in it.
You just remember the sex scene.
There was a sex scene.
Wait,
the
Dwight?
I just remember
The
Dwight.
guy who plays
Yeah.
Dwight, yeah. And then Ellen Page was in it,
Well,
playing his sidekick.
That sounds really bizarre.
Like he
I
becomes
know.
like a
Yeah,
superhero.
it was weird, that movie.
He becomes like a vigilante superhero.
Yeah, it's called Super.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was weird. So that, you know, when I saw that, I was like, this guy is just, whoever wrote this is just sick. And now he's in charge of DC.
Well, what
Oh,
other
that's
superhero
him.
movies has he done besides like he's done what the Guardians?
yeah.
Yeah.
Those are all pretty good, right?
Guardians 3 and also the Christmas special is coming out this December. Special. He's the Peacemaker TV show.
That
He's
one.
also one of his work was the Doom movie written by him.
The what?
Scooby Doo, live action Scooby Doo.
Oh, okay.
Was that the one that was pulled and permanently shelved?
No, I mean,
What?
No, you're thinking of.
Well, you know, like there was one
Catwoman.
Scooby-Doo movie that was just not being released, and then there's a Catwoman also that, or not Catwoman, was it Batgirl?
Batgirl.
Back-
Batgirl.
Yeah, and then
That's
one
the-
Scooby-Doo movie is also not being released.
I think that's the animated. So he wrote Scooby Doo 1, Scooby Doo 2, the live action. He also wrote a screenplay for I think one of the Zack Snyder Dawn of the Dead movies that put Zack.
Right.
Yeah, and he did he did a movie called Slither. It was one of his first movies too.
Yeah, that was the early one.
Have you guys seen Black Adam yet?
I have.
Any good?
Is it good?
I've seen it. It's
Okay.
It did well.
it did really well. It was solid 6 for me.
Wow.
Hey,
Sounds-
you can. I mean, you don't work there anymore, so you can trash it if you want.
I'm not trashing
I
it.
feel like Fletch likes a lot of movies.
I do like
So
it. I think it just suffers from. It has a lot of great action, a lot of special effects, all that.
Oh.
The traditional DC movie where there's always a CGI battle and then the villain is somebody you don't really care for. It's just a big giant CGI villain.
Oh God.
Yeah,
um
but there's a good end of mid credits surprise. So
Well, I think that's already been all over the internet now.
I know I don't want to spoil it for anybody who hasn't seen it who hasn't seen the internet, read anything on the internet. But yeah, for me, I always would like I always like seeing characters I never thought would would make it from the page to
Uh-huh.
yeah. It's always gravy. It's always great to see. But quality wise, plot and story, it could be better. Rock is one of the most charismatic, actors out there, and he's just one note in this movie, angry, and yeah, I just wish it was a little bit. I want to see a little more personality, but
You wanted to see what he was cooking.
exactly.
I feel like that's an issue with more of the DC movies, maybe.
Yeah. They deliver on the action and special effects and CGI. I think Doctor Fate was a great part of the movie, and Hawkman was okay.
You mean Remington Steele?
Remington Steele, the one James Bond. Yeah, he was great. It doesn't make any sense to Hawk go toe to toe with Black Adam, but you just go with it.
Does it make you want to watch the next one?
Based on the, yeah, I'll watch them all. Based on the mid credit scene and all that stuff.
Oh, there's a end credit scene. Is that where the spoiler was in the end credits, or
Yeah, don't spoil it.
was that in the movie itself?
In the movie, in the mid credits.
Oh, in the mid credits. Oh, it wasn't in the actual movie. Okay.
Yeah, right. It was good to see other. For me, you introduced the JSA, but there's only 4 members, and 2 of them are brand new. Like, okay, it's supposed to be a global organization, but they're facing a threat against the world, but there's only 4 members.
And so the spoiler is that Spider-Man shows up.
Oh, dude, come on. Spider the Venom suit.
All right, who wants to be this Jets defensive player?
Me.
Wait, it's a jet now?
Yeah, because it's Jerry.
Oh, I thought
Jerry likes the Jets.
Jerry and the Jets.
Maybe you can remove your reference so we can see your
Sorry.
drawing better.
Okay. Jerry and the Jets. I need it to wrap this
You
up.
drew a logo.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
wow.
Ooh.
The new football helmets are like pretty cool.
So
What-
pretty much, you're going to be drawing up. If you were to do a creator-owned thing, it's pretty safe that it'll be like a sports kind of
Probably, yeah.
theme.
I have a couple sports ideas for creator-owned.
Ma on the back shirt or Jerry or something.
Okay, how about Ma? Do they have serifs on the nameplate? We gotta be authentic here. Oh no serifs. Okay. All right. I think we're almost done here. I just need to put the scorecard, the scoreboard.
So
on.
would it be basketball as your like a creator thing, or because basketball is your first love, right, in terms of sports?
Yeah, well, technically, first love was probably football, but
Really?
yeah. But I have a football and a basketball story. So the football story is actually a time travel football story, and it's in the Boulevard, in one of the issues of the Boulevard. I did like a 3 or 4 page segment.
So you had these ideas a long time ago, and you're still. It seems like I would never have an idea that lasts for that long, because it would be replaced by something else, or just because I am changed as a person. So before I even finish a comic, I probably move on to another idea and just never finish it.
Uh-huh. Oh, wait, let's see. Who is this?
I can answer it.
Hello? Hello? Can you guys hear it?
No.
How do I put it on speaker?
This call may be monitored or recorded for quality assurance purposes. Are you planning on voting this year?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Hello?
Yes?
Are you planning on Are you planning on voting this year?
Yes. For what?
Coming up soon is the November election. Are you definitely going to vote?
Yes, I'm
Probably
definitely going to vote.
Or are you still considering?
I am definitely going to vote.
Are you allowed to put her voice on?
This poor woman. She's old.
I have a list of names of people and groups involved in public life, and I would like to get your opinion of each one. Just let me know if you haven't heard of one.
Okay.
Do you have a
Oh, no,
favorable
this lasts a
or
long time. We should get
unfavorable
off.
opinion of Rocio Rivas?
Who?
Rocio Rivas?
Nope.
Tell her you heard of Kanye.
Oh my god.
Anyone else?
Hilda Solis?
Who?
Hilda Solis?
Nope.
Honey, the bed is getting cold.
Maria Brennan?
Nope.
Los Angeles County Federation of Labor?
Nope.
United Teachers of Los Angeles?
I might have heard of them.
You should ask her questions. Have you heard of James Gunn?
Anything else?
In November, there will be a number of state and local elections. One of those elections will be for your local member of the LA Unified School District Board of Trustees.
Right.
If that election were held today, do you think you would support Maria Brennan, education advocate and parent, or Rocio Rivas,
Put your
education
bird
policy advisor?
I would support whatever is recommended by the LA Times. Whomever is supported by the recommended by the LA
How
Times.
do you rate the quality of your neighborhood public schools? Excellent, good, just fair, or poor?
I don't have any kids.
But you like some.
Do you currently have any children attending LAUSD schools?
No, I don't.
See above.
Oh,
Thank you for your time and have a nice
these are
evening.
long.
I think she could have asked that first question in the beginning, and we would have been able to avoid all of this,
Mm.
right?
She's just reading from a list.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
Do you think it was a
not
robot?
married, no
Like a-
children. Who cares?
Do you think it was an automated?
No.
Automated.
No. You think that was an actual?
She was like a
human?
bot.
You
It
know,
was a
they
person.
chose a really old lady to automate from the Midwest to automate that.
I mean, I would think that would be the
Like,
first question. Do I have any kids? And do I know anything about public schools? It's my tax money. You know, it's my. Actually, my property tax goes to pay for a lot of this public school stuff. You know?
But you're not allowed near the school.
Yeah, I should have said
How
that.
many feet? Okay.
And that's true. If you're a pedophile, do you have to pay that tax still?
Yeah, if you own property, it's part of your property tax, right? That's how they pay
Sean, you should look into that.
police and firemen. It goes into your property
Yeah,
tax.
but you can use police and firemen as a pedophile. But I mean, as for schools, you're not even allowed near it. So
Oh, this is a jury summons.
Unfortunately, there are some pedophiles that do have children, though.
They break down like how much of your property tax goes to the police, goes to public schools. I don't know. Sean, your kids go to public school.
yep,
If I had kids, I would send them to public school.
Price is right.
But then, I mean, I'd give them a lot of homeschooling too, though.
Well, that's gonna happen anyways. This education is so bad. The math is really hard.
Golf Boy said I should have asked if she's a fan of Monkey Prince.
Ooh.
Yeah. See, you guys are sharper than me.
Wow, I didn't notice you drew 2 hands in this thing. You drew.
2 hands. What do you mean?
Oh, I mean, I saw that one hand. I'm like, wow, he just kind of just drew that hand, pulled a hand out of your ass, and then the other one popped up. Just,
Oh, well, she's like, she has to avoid being tackled by this guy. Right?
you know what's cool? There's this lighting phenomenon that happens. Like that, you can, I guess you can do it in the sports scene a lot, but there's this thing called bokeh, B-O-K-E-H. Have you
Yeah.
ever heard that term before?
Nope.
Yeah, it's an art. I mean, it's usually used in art.
Yeah, it's. I think a lot of like, there's very few comic artists that actually draw it, but if you want to draw something in the background, but they're like headlights or city lights, they're like kind of organic, nondescript things. So you're not really drawing an object, but you're drawing a light effect, and the effect is primarily caught in a camera, but you draw it as an artist. And I've seen very few people actually draw it. And Olivier Coipel often draws bokeh.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. It's like almost like a lens flare, like a glare, right? And then it
Yeah,
creates
except
shapes.
not the lens flare that you would because like a burst. It's more just like if there's cars in the background, it'll just be like kidney bean shaped light things, or
Right.
a light with a streak that goes, a streak that goes to the left, or the tail light that in Akira, like the brake light or something, would just make a streak, a shape like a crescent streak.
So you want me to?
And
how can I
most
do
of the time,
that
yeah, it's
here?
these blurs. It's like a circle. It's mostly just like floating circles.
So how can I do that in this drawing?
I don't know. I was just thinking it'll help save you time. But if there's stadium lights, they're just. I don't even know how you would draw it, because it's one of the hardest things to draw because they're not real objects.
Well, the witching hour technically would not be at night. The witching hour is only during the day because NFL Red Zone only covers the first 2 games of the day. Right?
The first 2 sets of games.
Yeah, first 2 sets of games. So it all happens during the day. Sunday night is the Sunday night game. So let me see. I'll put how much time's left on the clock. It would have to be 4th quarter.
13 seconds.
13 seconds, the witching hour. All right. Anything else?
Can't believe you drew a whole scene. This is like a legitimate comic book splash page.
Mm-hmm.
Legit. Too legit. Wit.
Too legit. Now we're drawing audience members.
Oh God. So they're just kind of like these bubble shapes or something, like circles.
Yeah.
Wow, that's so fast. This is like one of those time-lapse drawings.
All right. Almost done. 2 hours. Oh, 1 hour 46. Okay. The Jets. 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 Playing. Who are the Jets playing?
The Raven.
The Ravens? I'll just put guess. All right. Fourth quarter.
Oh, you know how you and I usually go to the Baltimore Con?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm actually going with someone.
Oh, who are you going with?
Are you?
Well,
Mm.
there's one artist that early on in Instagram, I think I was. Well, the only reason why I'm ahead of Bernard on Instagram is because I had the clout touch from this one person,
Oh.
and I thought I'd have to pay her back.
So she's going?
It's yeah. Well, I didn't. I was surprised she's still here. I saw her in the New York Comic Con. This person's name is Bella Racklin, and she's from Israel. I thought she was gone already, but then I saw on one of her recent posts that she's still here. So I just asked, like, "Are you going to be in Baltimore?" And then maybe I shouldn't ask, but she says, "No, I don't really know how to get there."
Oh. Did you get her a table?
Well, no, we're gonna split a table because I don't.
Okay.
You know, like I said last time, I don't have that much of a presence there. I'm just kind of going to hang out and meet people, and then do some signing and some drawing.
Right.
So I would split it with her.
Okay.
Nice.
But I'm still gonna do the snap about a urinal thing.
Okay, yeah. Of course. Just don't catch COVID by going to sleep underneath the table.
Yeah.
Or go to any NFL parties.
Wait, is she staying in your hotel room?
Nope.
Oh.
That part is not. That is not happening. She has her own place.
Okay. All right, Baltimore.
She's staying in your basement.
I mean, I really haven't been to Baltimore in years. It's a pretty good show, though. Always liked it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's much more chill than the New York one.
They always treat the artists really good. Mark, Nathan, and is Brad still part of it?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
still Brad and Randy that run it.
All right. All right, here we go.
And
This
oh
is
yeah,
the Witching Hour.
I'm gonna be seeing Yojimbo there.
Friday. Anybody else from Stream going to?
Yeah, someone
Baltimore?
else is here. Yeah.
I'm going.
Who else is going? Anybody need tickets?
I need tickets.
Dr. Midnight?
You guys always leave me out of everything.
You're on a cruise.
Yeah, I can get you here, but it's gonna be on a boat. It'll be like 7 days on a boat.
Gotta go. Maybe I'll make it through the Panama Canal. Yeah.
Do they use? Is it usually 00 that they put the clock? That'll be better.
I think 0.
That'll be better. All right. Let's get out of here.
Your bird sounds like the bad grocery cart at the.
Yeah, this is their squeak. This is their happy squeak.
They do sound happy.
If you can hear this
I'm
guy,
not used to it.
butt heads on my shoulder,
It's been on for a long time.
and Beavis is sitting on top of the monitor. So they haven't been getting along lately. So I think the chances of them landing at the same time very dim these days.
Wasn't one of them finger?
Marvin Nation, huh? One of them what?
Wasn't one of them making love to your finger?
That was Beavis.
Foot.
No, he was he was having sex with my slipper.
Your slipper.
Yeah, and I was looking at the time lapse. Well, not time lapse, but I videotaped it. It was for almost a minute 40 something, almost a minute and 50. And I'm thinking, man, this guy lasts probably longer than me sometimes. 'Cause he was going at it. So now I have 2 slippers and a thimble. Marvin Nation's on. Good to see Marvin Nation. All right, well, I think that's it, right? This is Scarlet Witch, the Witching Hour, Rush NFL Red Zone. She teleported herself into the game to beat the Jets last second. So, anybody else?
Nice.
Anything else?
Wow.
Sean, you got anything to plug? Baltimore Comic Con?
Baltimore Comic Con.
What is the Artist Alley table? Do you know your spot?
Yeah. 107.
107. Fletch, you got anything you want to plug?
I'm gonna miss the next couple of weeks, I'll be for vacation. Mom and sister.
Oh,
Ooh, vacation.
well deserved.
Well, you're also going to be at
Following week,
Thought
I'll-
Bubble, right?
Thought Bubble, yeah, in London.
Mm.
So,
All
For-
right.
Mm.
but yeah, it's a busy next couple of weeks.
Courtney?
Just don't go on cruises.
Don't
Just
go
go somewhere else.
Don't go on Disney cruises.
Go anywhere else. No, just no cruises altogether.
No cruises.
Just
Okay.
scratch that. Food's not good. Rocking. Just it's just not good.
All right. Monkey Prince out next week.
Oh, next week.
Yeah.
Next week. Here's the issue. Number 8. 8 of 12. 4 more to go.
Ooh.
The Trench, Black Manta, Aquaman, and the Eternal Dragons. So,
Ooh, I like the cover.
yeah, nice and blue. Marcello's been coloring the book. And he's been doing a bang-up job.
It's great that you can keep on. You've been with him for like a decade, right?
Yeah, almost. I think we're finding a nice groove. I really like how, like, here, typically, like, even in this panel, he knocks out, or he puts a Monkey Prince in shadow, right? Whereas some guys might have just colored them equally. And you have a nice, your eye kind of moves from one panel to the next. Not everything's the same color or same intensity. So, I think, you know, this page here, especially this panel with Aquaman. Yeah, and then you go to the next page, right? And it's like all red, and then boom. So,
Oh, he has a palette for every page.
oh yeah, he creates a palette for every scene, for you know, for all the characters, but also for the mood, depending on what's happening. So, love working with Marcello. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you for your support, Dr. Midnight. Thank you for the gift subs. I truly appreciate all of this. I try to look for your Mumra sketch. A to the J, thank you for the resub, 28 months. Dr. Midnight's been gifting subs like crazy last couple months. So thank you so much. Everybody, make sure if you're watching new, hit that follow button or subscribe if you're watching on the YouTubes. And we'll see you guys next week. What's next week?
Halloween,
Oh,
Is
Oh.
it?
November 1st, right?
Is it November 1st?
Oh my god.
Yeah, so
Next.
November.
Jerry will have it up, the character for next week.
Yep.
So thanks a lot, guys. Good night. Stay
cool.
safe.
All right. Good night, everyone.
Don't get the COVID
Good night,
rash.
everyone.
Good night. Oh, let's raid somebody. Happy holidays. Sorry, let's raid somebody. Who should we raid? Anybody, Amarath?
Or Simple Man ready
Camera?
to go again.
Simple Man, are you
And
back on?
just chatting. 9.5K.
When are we, who do we want to raid? Coquette? What about Coquette? Isn't that, what's her name? Let's raid Coquette. She drew some books for DC, right?
Oh.
She
What
drew
is
like that
her
Batgirl.
name?
She drew that issue that you drew, Sean, with Batgirl in
Yeah,
the back.
okay, I know. Yeah. Forgot her name, though.
Annie Coe?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys.
Oh, that's the other important news that came out. The McRib is coming back.
Oh, yeah. McRib.
The last,
Oh.
this is the last time he's coming back. He's going to be retired after this, so they say.
No
Anyway,
way.
Irene Coe.
Mm.
Irene Coe. Okay. Happy holidays.
happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Bye.
Bye.
All right.
Oh, she's playing video games.
Is she playing video games?
I think so. You sure this is the person?
I think so.
So that this is Irene.